Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 1st to the 15th of February. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Scorpio, in this reading, I'm going to take a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Scorpio, for the first 2 weeks of February is the strength and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. So your biggest challenge here, first 2 weeks of February, the strength, finding the inner strength to be able to overcome certain challenges. Now, one of the things that I've mentioned to everybody on the channel, Pluto's entered into Aquarius from January 20th. You are ruled by Pluto, so you definitely are one of the signs that have felt the shift that is taking place. So I do feel, with the strength card, you are going to maybe find it challenging. Okay. And again, it depends on your evolution as a Scorpio, because you have 3 levels that you're moving up on. So the strength card here is talking about finding inner strength to overcome any challenges that you face. Okay, this is about having a chance to redo everything, to start over again. I'm really strongly getting a strong energy here of starting over again. I don't see any new energy in terms of, pentacles or wands or aces of cups, but we're going to see as I clarify in the reading. So this is about finding inner strength within yourself to overcome difficulties, okay? And we're going to find out more about that for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Hermit, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Hierophant. So it looks like for you, there's a really strong energy here of not wanting to give up on the idea of marriage or the idea of a relationship. Now, this could be an actual physical marriage that you're in, or it could be the idea of being in a marriage or a commitment. And you've been thinking about this, in the past. You may have said to yourself, I do want to get married, or, I want to work on my marriage, or I don't want to give up on this. I don't want to give up on this idea of love or this idea of being with this person because, I love and I want to be loved. So we're going to clarify this and get more information on that for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, there's something that's super beautiful, which is nice. You have the 10 of Cups and you have the Sun. So there's a very strong connection. I don't know if this is a new person or someone that you're already with, but there's a beautiful connection here. It's almost like you and this person can finish each other's sentences. High Priestess is here as well too. So, excuse me, there's a very strong energy here of, I can read your mind. I know what you want. I know what you feel. And there's a very strong energy here of completion, of fulfillment. It's like, you're my person. I can feel that. We're going to find out more in a moment. In the near future, you have the 5 of Wands, you have the Tower, and you have the 7 of Cups. So in the near future, this is where things get a little bit iffy for you, because there is going to be challenges that come up in the near future. But I don't feel like you're not going to be able to overcome them. I feel like you will, now that you're aware of them. And I'm going to tell you something right now, Scorpio, if you're able to get over this challenge in the near future, you're going to be heavily rewarded, okay? So just keep that in your mind. Just keep that little piece of knowledge in your mind that if you are willing to overcome any sort of difficulties in the near future, it is going to lead to nothing but amazing success for you. And we're going to talk more about that in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. You don't see the 10 of Pentacles coming, but there's a windfall of money, security that's coming in for you. Like, you're not going to have to worry. Abundance is coming in. Maybe you're going to meet somebody who's very abundant, somebody who's going to bring that security into your life. Let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on. Let's clarify the strength. Okay, the strength is clarified by, you have the 8 of Swords, the Empress, and the 7 of Cups. So your biggest challenge here for the first 2 weeks of February has a lot to do with finding the inner strength to get clear on what you want, okay? This is about getting clear on, you know, what you really desire emotionally, because I think for many of you, what you desire is love. You desire somebody who's a supporting partner, someone who can nurture you. And, you know, if you're, because I'm really getting a strong single energy here, okay? If you're already in a relationship, you know, you may not need to hear the challenge for these first 2 weeks, but if you're single, I'm getting a strong single energy here of, you know, needing, excuse me, to get clear on what you want and to recognize that you have the inner strength to overcome any sort of energy of feeling alone. Because there's a strong emphasis here of, I feel alone. I don't want to be alone anymore. I want to be loved. I want to be nurtured. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of us admitting that to ourselves, right? Because we can want that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to admit that to myself. And I'm going to say, you know, to everybody, hey, you know, I want to be loved or I want to be in a relationship. So it's fine if that's what you want, but you need to find the inner strength to recognize what the practical steps are that you need to take to get clear on what you want. Because the more you place yourself in isolation, the more you place yourself in a place where you don't have that clarity on what you want, the farther away you get from what you actually want. And we want you to get closer to what you want. Okay, so that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups. You have the 6 of Swords and you have the Emperor. So I do strongly feel in the recent past there was a lot of stability for you, a lot of recognition in your career. Like you're someone who is very good at what you do, okay? Like you're recognized for what you do. You're amazing at what you do. Emperor is here as well too. So you bring a lot of stability to life, to people, to relationships. I do feel like work was a very, a major primary focus for you. There's that Ace of Cups. I knew it. I felt it. So yeah, there was new love here in the past. And for many of you, I'm going to put, there's 2 stories. Some of you had new love here in the past and you jumped right into new love. So you ended maybe one thing and you moved into new love. Others of you were having some sort of new beginning here in the past with someone that you were already with for quite some time. So either way, things were difficult here in the past for you, but I feel like you passed with flying colors. And I think the reason why you're being told this, you know, right now in terms of the past is because when the challenges come up in the near future, you're going to be like, this is a piece of cake. Like this is nothing compared to what I went through in the past. So for many of you, yeah, there was a tower moment here in the past. I think this happened privately for you, but because you were able to find the inner strength in the past to overcome these difficulties, and again, you're Scorpio, you're going to have trials in your life. You're ruled by Pluto. But the more you focus on overcoming these challenges and trials, you're constantly rewarded, especially in these two weeks. These 2 weeks, you know, because the sun is going to be finally entering into Pisces, it's preparing you for something great. But you also have to pass the test, okay? So let's clarify the present moment. Let's clarify all 3 cards. Okay, so the 10 of Cups is clarified by the 8 of Cups. You have the Sun and the 7 of Pentacles. You have the Sun twice in the present moment. So I don't know what's happening in the present moment, but it's amazing. Some of you are happy that you've walked away from something here that never really made you happy. Okay, you emotionally disconnected, or someone around you emotionally disconnected from something that doesn't make them happy. And now you're moving closer and closer to your happiness and the success that you are seeking. For many of you, there are changes going on in a relationship or a marriage that you're involved in. There's a bit of power struggles, but it's a good thing that this is happening. I'm going to tell you why. The reason why this is happening is because something needs to come to your attention, something needs to change. Now with Pluto entering, or entered, it already entered Aquarius, this is going to have the biggest impact on you out of all the signs. You and Aquarius are probably the most affected by this, and Leo and a couple of other signs, but mainly those 3 signs. But you, because it's your ruler and your ruler doesn't move signs on a regular, there is going to be some sort of challenges in a relationship. But if you're able to overcome this challenge, it's going to prove that you and this person actually truly love each other and you're meant to be together. I do feel for some of you when your person, and I feel like this is your person, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces is strong here, or a Taurus, okay? It could be someone like cusp Taurus or like a Pisces moon. This person in the present moment, they're trying to address something here that's been under the rug for quite some time. And the more you ignore this or the more you don't acknowledge it, the more this person disconnects from you. I did do, does this resonate with you extended below? I do highly recommend you take some time to check that video that I did, because if that resonates with you, there's an extended there, and that can give you some insight into your situation to help you get through this test that's coming, because there's a test coming. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. And if you're able to pass that test with flying colors, you're gonna move to the next milestone, and that's what the Three of Wands represents. Okay, so let's talk about the near future, because in the near future, that's where the test comes in, and I'm going to prepare you for that. And again, the whole entire reason for me to do these readings is to save you time. So you don't have to waste time figuring it out, because it's so much easier to look at the energies and say, okay, that's coming. All right, like that's what I need to do. So let's clarify in the near future. Bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. So you're going to celebrate if you overcome these challenges and difficulties that are coming in. Tower is coming in because for many of you, something here is out of alignment. Either you're out of alignment or your person's out of alignment or the energy surrounding you is out of alignment. Somebody here is very, very focused on themselves, and this needs to change, because part of having a successful relationship, whether you're single or in a relationship, there needs to be balance for both people. It can't just be, you know, me all the time, or my person all the time. This is about recognizing in the near future what doesn't work anymore, what is not stable within your life, whether you're in a relationship or not. Is there certain things in your environment that needs to change? And if there is, the more you ignore those things, the more things get difficult, okay? I do see a conflict here in the near future about the future. So either you have an inner conflict about what you want in the future, and this is why your challenge is the the strength card, to get clear on what you want. If this is you with someone and you're in a relationship with someone, they want clarity on what you want in the future. So if you're casually dating someone and you're like, I'm just casually dating someone, this person doesn't waste time. Whoever you're dealing with, this Leo, this Aquarius, this Aries, they don't waste time. They're like, what do you want with me? Because I'm not going to be in this casual relationship and just kind of go with the flow. I need to know where I stand. And this is what the issue is, you know, the Seven of Cups in the near future, and that is a part of your challenge. So for many of you, you know, there needs to be some sort of clarity on what you want and what this person wants. For some of you, if you've had issues with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, I see you and this person healing things in the near future, and I do see a reconciliation, okay? So let's get some advice for you. What's the advice? Advice for Scorpio. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Justice. Your biggest piece of advice is to work through your issues over the next 2 weeks, because like I said, there will be challenges that come up. But like I said, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to overcome them. When you overcome your challenges and you work through them without running away from them, without giving up, because this has been a common theme for you, and it's not a common theme for everybody, but most of you who are watching this, you run away from issues. And, you know, instead of confronting them and dealing with them head on, this is what slows or delays your progress. So it's really important that you work through your issues, try to bring everything back into balance so that you are happy and your person's happy and there's satisfaction, because the more you do this, the closer and closer you get to this abundance, whether it's money you want, stability, long-term generational wealth, whatever it is that you want, it's possible. But are the challenges that are coming into your life things that you are looking at and seeing, okay, what's out of balance here? What do I need to bring back into balance? How can I work on this? And the more you do that, the closer you get to your success, okay? So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope it helped, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.